A Froot Ross. It is me. It's still it's still me. It's still me. It's still me. Except I have artist knowledge. Oh no. Froot Ross here. Okay. I'm going to make it comfy, okay? It's gonna be a comfy. It's gonna be a comfy time. A really comfy time. My hair is boing boing. I can take it up and on. Let me. Wait, I gotta put it back on, okay? Boing 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 boing. The Bob Ross hair, yes, that's what it is. I feel bad for Terry, he has to witness this. Also, there was a hype train! Hype train. I saw Teopo, you gifted some subs earlier, thank you. Eldermind Pulse, thank you for the gifted subs, thank you! Thank you! Thank you for the hype train! Choo choo! Looking at that stash. You like my stash? My voice is quiet? I'll turn it up. I'll turn my BGM down. How's this? Sir Gundam, thank you. Thank you for the gifted subs. Teopo with more gifted subs, thank you. And Anonymous gave 5 subs. Thank you very much, Anonymous person. Thank you. Max volume? Should I do that? No, I can't. I was contemplating all day what we should draw. What we should learn to draw today. Your poor ears? Am I too loud? Can I squish the afro? Yeah! Squish it. Hello, Dead Slug. Hello. I'm your host, Froot Ross. Today I will probably teach you how to draw thick thighs. Maybe. I wonder what chat. What do you want to learn to draw today? Draw is like one of your French girls. There we go. Yay! And now it's cozy. Oh, I gotta move the chat box down a bit. Just a bit. There we go. Poggers! I'm Froot Ross. Yes, I am your host today. Let's move you over there. Get up my canvas here. Happy little accidents! Yay! I think my afro is a happy little accident. It's just there's so much hair. There's too much hair. Too much. Ross. Drop B Shoujo at the gym. It has to be something everyone can follow. Here's to a new canvas. Gonna get going with a nice rectangle. Get my sketch brush. Good sketches. The afro is amazing. Thank you. It's all thanks to Brian. at Iron Vertex. I was like, can I look like Bob Ross for my Frootorials? And they said, we got you, fam. We got you. Draw a cactus? A cactus is really easy to draw. What did I just walk up on? The color is liquid white, yes. And my brush color is ambient gray. I don't know color names. This is harder than I thought it would be. There was no accident. Fruit plus Bob Ross is Frost. Is that a thing? Frost. Frost. I also made tea. I prepared some tea. Your YouTube link in your about section is incorrect. Ah, I gotta switch it. I have a new YouTube link. It's actually my Twitter bio if you're looking for that. Chibi v shoujo? Ah, Rob Frost. Yeah, I can do chibi v shoujo. Which v shoujo member do you wanna draw today as a chibi? We can do chibi. Should we draw maybe I should draw a couple of them. We can draw chibi Nyanners, chibi Zen, and chibi Hime, yeah. We can draw Hime. Zen banana, Zen banana, Zen banana, Zen banana, Zen banana. And giant iron mouse. Yeah, that works. Okay, get your sketching utensil. Either a pencil. So we're gonna be really light with this one. We just start off with a simple circle. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle. Just, you know, just big enough to be a chibi head. It fits all the smooth brain in there. Very chibi fruit. Maybe next time we can do a chibi fruit. So everyone get your circle ready. We shall draw. I'll show you how I draw chibis, so you can draw chibis in the future. No, I don't use a mouse. I use a tablet. I use an Intuos Pro. This is my tablet. How do I give beans? I'm not sure. I don't really know how beans work on Twitch. ASMR fruit. Is it like ASMR? I have the fire going. Extra comf. But fruit, yeah. It is I. That's look. You can already draw really amazingly, better than me even. Senpai. Africa looks different today. I put makeup on today. That's why. Wholesome lich paints. Okay, so chibis are actually really easy to draw compared to normal anime faces. Once you have your circle, that's basically it. So, we get our circle. We're gonna do a normal three-quarter view chibi as they come. Nice hairstyle. Thank you! This is my effort. My effort is my Bob Frost effort. And we're just gonna sketch in our cheek here. Like a little bump. Chibis have like, they have so much room for how do I say? They don't have to be perfect. Chibis can look like any different way compared to a normal face, because it's so stylistic. You fear to draw cute stuff? Well, have I got news for you? Today we shall draw cute stuff. And maybe a thick thigh. I'll show you how to draw a thick thigh. Okay, does everyone have the cheeks? So it's just gonna be like it's like a line and then a bump, basically. It's up to you how you want the cheek to look. It's really like a preference when it comes to chibis. It's just a line and then a bump. That's a cheek for a chibi. Is it cheeky? Are your chibis cheeky? Cheeky chibis? There are no accidents with chibis, okay? And then we're gonna bring this line here, this bump. Basically, wanna bring it up to this point here, right on the other side of the circle. So we just follow the circle around the outside, kind of like that. You don't want it to look exactly like the edge of a circle. You just want it to guide you to make a nice curve, and it doesn't have to be a perfect curve. And you want to bring it up to about...
You've eclipsed Guru as my favorite VTuber. Keep being you.
Ah! Thank you! Captain Thunderbuns, thank you very much. I feel weird wearing this abroad today. But it is Froot Ross Day, so... Hello, Pussy Fruit. Hello, Brian! You wanna bring your line up, your curve up to about halfway through the little cheek that you made. Today I will get through drawing a chibi. Chibis are really easy, okay? And then we get an ear in, so it's just gonna be, you know, any size. I usually like to draw my chibis with massive ears because I think it looks really cute. And you wanna have it like a semicircle, but it's smudged upwards in that direction, like that. And this can be anywhere along this line here. You can have it up here, like this, or down here, like this. It can be any size you want, as long as it's within this cheek here. Because the other one needs to fit. kind of like a half heart. Yeah, the ears make up a heart on a chibi, I guess. Yeah. This is just the sketch though, so we're not putting our lines down just yet. I'm just gonna make the head follow the circle around and have it connect here in the middle of the ear. You don't want it to be a perfect circle again. We're gonna cover this with hair, so you won't really see this anyway. But this is, you just follow your circle around. Make it a tiny bit wider than when you followed your bottom half around. All the way around to the ear. Like so. I'll do a point redemption at the end of the stream. So if there's any ara-aras or uas, I'll do them after the Frootorial. Okay? Because then I can do it when I look pretty again and I'm not Froot Ross. Who are we drawing? We'll draw Nyanners and then we'll move on to Hime. And then we can do Zen. We keep this sketch so we can draw many of them. We can draw many of them with this sketch. Same kind of sketch. Which reminds me, I gotta get up my reference of Nyanners. Let me get it. Where is it? Should we do Winter Nyanners? We'll do Winter Nyanners. So we'll draw this as a chibi. Chibi! Cool story, Fruit when? I'll have to get like a hand to draw. I should try to draw my characters into chibis one day. I'd love to see Dead Slug chibis. That sounds so cute. Hello, Spooky. You like my emote? I made the flustered skull emote in like 2 seconds. 4 years in total. You think me wearing an afro is cute? Hey? I have a mustache. How is this cute? Yours already looks like roadkill. I wanna see it. I wanna see it after the stream. So much defense. I'm a tank now. This is me. I sacrificed my good looks to be a tank. You can make anything cute? Yeah, anything can be cute. Okay, so hopefully everyone has the chibi heads ready. We're just gonna add a semicircle in the ear. The ears can be as detailed as you want. You can have just a circle, just a round semicircle, or you can have like a lump. Just anything. Anything looks cute in a chibi ear. Any kind of detail. You can do a squiggle. It's up to you. I don't have a preference when it comes to the inside of the ear. I guess I just do something like that. I go around and then the other way. So it's like the bridge of the ear and then the lobe. Fruit. I'm an fruit. A fruit today. You usually do an eggs? Yeah, that's really cute too. Okay, we have a sketch now. I guess, how should we do? So the thing with chibis is the mouth of a chibi is really close to the eyes. Almost on the same line. Almost. Or it can even be on the same line. It depends how you want it. It's terrifying when it's a bit too exaggerated. Okay, so we get how the brushes out. You love the stash? Thank you! I wonder what we should do first. I'm trying to think if we should do the mouth first or the eyes first. Well, on our sketch layer, we'll kind of sketch out. We'll do these big circles here. You want a big circle. It's kind of like we're making a skeleton of a chibi, which is really spooky looking. And you don't want these eyes to be really close to each other, because the wider the eyes are, the cuter the chibi looks, in my opinion. So you can have a chibi that has eyes like this, and it's really cute. But when his eyes are like this, it's not so cute. It's like how a puppy looks really cute and his eyes are really wide. Are really far apart. All the people coming into the stream and they have no idea about Froot Ross. Yeah, an oval face. So we made a skull. Our skull of a chibi, which is terrifying. You want to place your eyes so like the bottom of the eyes reaches this circle here that you made earlier. So they touch right here. And you don't want them to touch the cheek. You want there to be a little bit of gap. Cause right underneath we're gonna put our face. A little happy smile. Cause we're drawing Nyanners. Nyanners chibi. Are you streaming with Zen this week? Yeah, on Thursday. It's always gonna be Dragon Fruit Thursday. So tomorrow? Yeah. Living the new look. I'm gonna look like this every time I do a Frootorial. It's kind of freshens things up. That chibi has seen some stuff. Yeah, he looks really worried. I guess we have a little skull ready. We can start putting the faces in now. So we do. So when I turn the canvas, I turn it so I draw with this hand, my right hand. When I turn the canvas, I prefer to draw curves with like the natural curve of my wrist. If I try doing it this way, it's really uncomfortable, so I turn the canvas around so I can do these big strokes like this. If you're working digitally, I recommend it. It just saves you from stressing out about trying to draw a curve sideways. You can just draw it when you rotate the canvas. Chibi lines can be really thick if you want them to be. It's just, there's so many things you can do with a chibi, so many different things, and it's up to you if you like it or not. Yeah, you can rotate your sketchbook, that really helps. Yeah, you can rotate the paper, and then when you rotate it, you'll feel more comfortable drawing curves that way. Make sure you don't rotate it the wrong way, so the curve is going against the natural curve of your wrist. Like this is the wrong way if you're right-handed. If you're left-handed, then you go this way. You love the afro? Thank you! I'll try and be a little bit quicker so we can get around to doing more than one character today. So when it comes to ears, like Nyanners, ears tend to be... they start... Yeah, the backs of the ears kind of connect with the back of the head. And then the fronts of the ears connect. We can say it lines up with the eyes. That works. If we line it up with the eyes. Like this. When it comes to chibis, that's just an easy way of figuring out where to put your ear. When it's on this side, you can just put it, connect it from here to here. And then on this side, you can just connect it from this line, your cheek line, and this eye. Yay! Neko Mimi! Fruit with a mustache is making you laugh. Hey! This is serious business. Serious business, okay? We are learning today. Although when I smile, it makes it look like I have like an old man's tooth. Ah! Instead of a fang. Happy little business. This is a happy little business. We don't need to keep this ear. We will keep this sketch when we draw other chibis, but we don't need to draw this ear on Nyanners because most of her hair is covering it. And I think she does have ears under there, but we don't see it. Someone clip that? What? No! No, don't clip it! We'll do a little mouth. So for Nyanners, we'll do a little oval face like that. I will put it directly, I guess, where the bottom of the eyes are. Anywhere around here. You can put it anywhere you want. So like I'll show you. It'll look cute up here. It'll look cute down here. Chibis look cute no matter where you put their mouths and eyes. And when you do the W face or the 3 face, you don't want to. So this is how you don't do it. You don't want to have these weird, these like sagging lips. Is what it looks like to me when the lips really sag. You kind of want it to be 2 semicircles, and all 3 of these points meet up on the same line. If you want to aid yourself, you can draw a faint line across, and then draw 2 semicircles like that, and they should all be fine. You don't want saggy lips when you OO, okay? No saggy lips in this chat. No, none of this. No saggy lips. No droopies. What the heck happened to you? What? I'm fine, thank you very much. I became Froot Ross. Who else is gonna teach you how to draw thick anime wives? Nice afro, thank you. And when we get rid of this layer, we can see she looks cute already. Okay. We'll leave the eyes until last for now. We can start on the hair. So, right in between, right in the middle here of your ears, we can add Nyanners' middle part right here. This part. So the way I see hair like this. Hair comes in pieces. And Nyanners has a lot of pieces with her hair. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pieces. So right now we'll do the middle piece. We'll do it on the sketch on a new sketch layer. A new sketch layer. We'll start on the top here, on the top of the head, and we'll go in the middle. A big curve around. And to do your piece, you basically just put in your little Dorito chips. I want to call them Dorito chips, like crisps. And Nyanners has like hair that flicks up at the sides. So we'll do, it's kind of like this. You want to follow the shape of the head that you have sketched. And don't go over your eyes. Nyanners' hair on the top doesn't go over her eyes just yet. This is just a sketch to get your pieces in. Your little pieces of Nyanners' hair. And then I guess we'll do that last. So beside her face, she has 4 pieces. One here, and one there, and one there. 4 pieces. Like really fluffy hair. So you come in from the side here, and you want to follow the cheek line that you made. And bring it in around the eyes. Same with this side. And then from the same place that you made your other piece, right here, it looks like this so far. She has another curve coming down here. I guess we can do it here, like where the ear is, because her whole hair covers her ear. So these are all our pieces. This is how it should look when you put your pieces together. Your little hair pieces. Just happy little Dorito chips for hair. And when it comes to the back of a chibi's head, you want to be bigger than everything else you've drawn before. So, around absolutely everything, you can go through the ears though. Put a giant semicircle around it all. And this is the giant back piece of Nyanners' hair. Like this. Okay, I'm gonna temporarily get rid of the ears so we can draw the hair in. So, in the previous Frootorial, what did I say about hair? I just said do a few little curved spikes. Kind of like split it up as long as you follow the same direction of the pieces that you went in. You can just do like different little smaller little pieces coming off the big pieces. As long as you don't do this, well, I guess you can do like big chunky pieces. Chunker pieces. I need to stop saying pieces. What do I call these little chunks of hair? And for a chibi, you don't really always have to draw the tops here. So you don't need to draw this. You can leave these out. So she looks like this now. But I'm gonna just quickly draw my swooshes. And then I'm gonna rub out the cheek line so it doesn't look like it's going through the hair. Yosh. Blobs. Little blobs of hair. Like mine. Mine is a blob of hair. Just a singular blob. Hairy banana? We're doing Nyanners right now. And then we'll do Hime. You might have a happy accident. Good, everyone's gonna have happy accidents today. So now we did our main 3 pieces. So we take away our sketch, we can have a look. We gotta do the side pieces and then it'll slowly start to look like Nyanners. So with the side pieces, you can see that she has the main piece here and then she has 2 other chunks coming off of it. So that's what we'll do. We'll do 1 chunk coming off and then our main piece. And then another chunk coming off. Cute! And then for the other side, we'll do the same. Another 3 strands of hair. And then I'm gonna rub out the cheek that I made because now her hair covers it. Now her hair covers her cheek. Gonna fix my curve. Tiny bit. And the last piece is this long piece here. Kind of goes around like this. Kind of like frames her face a bit. So we'll do... With these pieces, basically, we go down and then we curve in. And we go up. Kind of like what we did for fruit hair. So it's like a straight down and then a curve. And then on the other side. You're greatly disturbed by the Bob Ross hair? No! It's magnificent. What are you talking about? I look great today. And with these spun strands of hair, I'm gonna follow it up. Just about to the top part of our sketch here. Not all the way. Like this. You want these far ends to be higher than the other ends that we've drawn here. It kind of like frames her entire face. So this is her forehead and her face. All of this. And then the back of her head is gonna be the biggest circle we made earlier. We're just gonna draw all of this. Remember, I'm flipping my canvas, so it's more comfortable for me to draw a curve this way. So Nyanners has kind of messy hair. It sometimes curls up around her. So we'll just do a few curls. Only maybe 2, not that many. You don't want it to be overcrowded with mess. Just that it's nice and soft and fluffy looking. We'll draw the rest of the hair when we draw the body. Hello! Froot Ross! Now Nyanners looks really naked because she doesn't have her ears. I kind of drew them too small the first time. So I guess we can go... Yeah, same idea. Where they meet kinda around the head where the eyes are. So they're about the same width apart as they are from the eyes.
Throwing some of my birthday to you away from one lich to another. Enjoy, love, and stay wholesome.
Ah, Night Girl! Happy birthday! Thank you for $10. Thank you so much. I hope you had a nice birthday. Thank you, thank you. I just accidentally closed my my canvas. Oops. Yosha, we're drawing Nyanners. Yes. So this ear can connect to the back of the head that we've drawn earlier. And then this ear, it can be anywhere from the back of the head, this line here, or this line here. As long as it's between these two lines, it doesn't really matter where you put the ear. Or it can just be hidden. You can just have it connect to this line here. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna rub out the line that's covering up our ears here. Cat ears are just normal triangles. Especially on a chibi, the triangles it doesn't have to look like a realistic cat ear. For a cat ear and a nekomimi, you don't want to draw a circle and have the cat ear look like that. You want a wide ear, like a really wide triangle. Wide is key. You don't want to be too thin. Like I said, you don't want the eyes to be too close together. The wider they are, the cuter it gets. So the same with ears. You can draw really wide ears and they'll be quite cute. But if you draw really thin ones, they don't look that cute. Wide! No, not wide. I'm gonna have nightmares again. What software do you use? I use Pen Tool Site too. So Nyanners has like cute little fluff in her hair. So we're just gonna draw a line from the tip of the ear. How should I do this in a chibi? How would I normally draw a cat ear? One of my ears is bigger than the other. I gotta fix. Gotta draw a straight line across. You want your ears to be on the same line when it peaks at the top. It looks really weird when your cat ears don't match, because one looks bigger than the other. Yosh. Nice afro, thank you. Okay, so I think we will draw Nyanners' big hat. So Nyanners' hat covers one ear and it starts right here, sitting on the other ear, and then it goes around like this. Big square, big round square. My canvas isn't big enough. I'm gonna make my canvas bigger. Height. There we go. So now I can draw the whole hat. You want to turn your canvas and you want to draw a line to where these two edges meet, and then you're going to drag your line up to where this line ends, this one here, and this is basically where the other one is going to end. And you just do another semicircle, a stretched semicircle. It's like a semicircle and then you make it flat on the top. Like that. Howdy! Symmetry! I hate symmetry. Nyanners' hat is like really fluffy, so if you want to, you can add a bit of fluff to it. It's just a few like squiggly lines that I do on my line art, and then I get my eraser and then I rub it out. I follow those squiggles that I made. You don't have to draw the hat. You can draw Nyanners without the hat because we already drew her head. I'm gonna do this all around. Just a bunch of squiggles, happy little squiggles, and then I erase them. I'm going to rub out, oops, I'm going to rip out the rest of the head. So now she's wearing her hat. Get rid of all these useless lines. Like I said, for chibi, nothing has to be perfect or exactly how I did it. There's a lot of room. What? How do I say it? You can draw a chibi so many different ways. there's room for error. I think the phrase is. That explains so much. Wait, what does? Oh, you mean like the squiggles? Fruit ripped her hair out. Ah, I'm sorry. You're wearing a hat now. On your ear. So, Nyanners' hat has a few components. She has the main rim, which is the white bit, the main shape of the hat, and then she has the little piece at the front, and then her bow. So we're just gonna do the rim part. You want it to be the same size, so for an estimate, you want to draw your line, like here, on another layer. It's about where you're going to start your rim. Oh, I'm stuck! Terry! No! Terry, no, what did you do? Oh. Ah, I work now. No, not today, Terry. Terry wants to draw today. Back up! Hail Terry! No! Don't hail Terry. We don't hail Terry. We hail Fruit. To make sure that the thickness is the same all the way through, you can just take this line and make a few little marks. I don't usually do this, but this really helps if you want to keep the rim to look the same length all the way through. We just take the line around and we make little marks about where the edge is. And right here as well. And this, we just do little fluffy bits, little lumps, squiggles, I guess. We just connect the dots. Like that. And you have your little hat rim. Now the hat rim is slightly thicker than the rest of the hat. So you can draw an extra line out here. Just extend the sides out a bit and then rip the inside in. So it looks like it goes around. Like that. A happy little hat. Yeah. We drew a happy little hat. So Nyanners has one of those ushankas. So it has like the two flaps on it that fold upwards. They would have to be the same thickness. You can I guess you can guess the thickness, but you can always draw lines to help you out. Like a line here to make sure that you have the same width of your pieces. And then in the middle of the hat, happy little flaps. I'm gonna make them look softer on the top. So I'm gonna do the squiggle thing again. Happy little squiggles. Like that. As long as you get this shape with your little flaps, as long as it goes up and then around. You want to have this straight line here. You don't want it to go like that. You want it to go up and then around. And then we do her little bow. So I think her ghost cat is called Goro. Goro is really easy to draw. You do a swish and then a flick. Swish, flick. A swish and then a flick. And then back up. 2 little triangles for little ears. Before you do his arms, you want to have this shape. And then you do little lumps. Ghost cat. Goro is like really easy to draw. His eyes is just like a line and then a circle going sideways. And then his eye patch is a heart, which is 2 lines. And then he has a little 3 mouth. Ah. The bow is just... So for a bow you want to go... You don't want it to be like, what's the parallel? Yeah, you don't want the lines to be parallel. You kind of want to draw like one of these. Kind of like a triangle. But we don't see the middle. And then you connect it. Like that. Same for the other side. And then for the little ribbons on the bow, we start right here where Goro and the bow meets. We go down over the rim, straight line, two sharp edges, and then another straight line. And then same here. You want it to be the same size as the other one. About the same size. You can try your best to make it the same size. You want it to cross over the rim of the hat, but you don't want it to go over it. There's a little bow. Happy accidents! And now for her eyes. We bring back the scary chibi skull. I'm gonna do the eyes on a new layer. So I'm gonna temporarily get rid of this layer. I think we'll draw these eyes. So Nyanners' eyes is just a kind of easy. They're just like about 3/4. Would I say 2/3? 2/3 of the way up from the bottom, or 1/3 from the top. Just draw a straight line. Like this. And then follow this sketch here, this eye that you made, and just make a sharp down, maybe with a tiny bit of a curve to it. You want it to go across and then down. And then for the other side, we are going to draw our line across. This is just to make it easier for us to guess where the other eye is. Why does she have 4 ears? I don't know. I wonder why Nyanners doesn't have a tail. And then we draw the same thing on this side. So we draw a straight line across and then a curved eye going down, following the sketch that we made. So she looks like this right now. For chibis, you don't really have to draw the bottoms of the eyes. All you have to do is draw one really big oval. To do this oval, you just need to do 2 straight lines, like this. And then you make like a semicircle at the ends of them. Like that. Or you can just copy this oval and paste it to the other eye. That works too. I'm too much of a perfectionist. So we have both the Nyanners eyes. We're gonna add some eyelashes. The way we can do eyelashes is we carry on this thick line and then we make it pointy at the ends. The top of the eyelash. And then we add just one. Make sure they go the same direction on both eyes, or else it looks kind of weird. And then we're gonna do only tiny little lines for our eyelids. Just really simple, tiny little dashes. And now she needs eyebrows. They could be anything. Any eyebrow works. I like doing little angry eyebrows. Angry eyebrows. I guess we can do the little diamond shape for the shine. So cut out a triangle in your eyelashes, directly in the middle of your eyes. And then from there, do little diamonds. So we have little diamonds. That's the shine in her eyes. Like this. No Bob Ross get up for Terry. No, Terry doesn't get to have fun. Especially when he steals my body all the time. Terry does not approve of Bob Ross, let me tell you. Or Froot Ross, I should say. Froot Ross. I guess we should put a bit of fluff in Nyanners' ear here. Because she has cute little tufts of fluff coming out. Because now that the other ear is hidden, we can get the center of our ear here. And just bring it down towards the head. And then in the middle of your line, it can be anywhere. This is about how long the ear is. In the middle of your line, start drawing your little balls of fur. So we do a little ball. If you want to, you can draw a little ball and then draw little pieces of fur coming off it. I just like to be free-handed. Like this. And then we hide the rest of the ear with a little curve where the head is. It's just easier when you draw the hair covering the rest of the ear, so you don't see the ear connecting to the head. If you want to add more depth to your chibis, we can add, what are they called? Ahoges. So if you don't know, ahoge is the term for the little piece of hair that comes off, you know, like on anime where they have like an anime girl will have a little piece of hair that comes off. That is an ahoge. And we can add one to Nyanners because she's a chibi. No, ahego, no, ahoge, ahoge. No, ahego. That's a different
For the very
different
wholesome
word.
lich.
Ah! Killer Spain, thank you for $35. Thank you so much. It is very wholesome. Thank you. Thank you. Ahoge. No, ahega. Two different words. Two different, wildly different meanings. No. Cowlick. It is the cowlick. Yes. So, on Nyanners, right in the center, all her hair is going in this direction. So, we're gonna do one piece of hair that's going in the opposite direction. Like this. Over all of it. Just gonna rub out the bottom where it crosses. It just makes it look like there's a bit more depth to her hair. You can do this any way you want. You can add just like one strand of hair that's going in the opposite direction to the rest of them. It can be anywhere, really. I guess we can do, sometimes in drawings you'll see one strand of hair come down and it connects like a little curve. And what they do is they rub out the piece it connects to. It just looks nice when you do that. Like this. Just like on the outsides, like this. Just two curves that meet on the hair. And you just rub out any lines that cross over. It just adds a tiny bit more detail. Not like really necessary. It's only if you want to do it. It adds a bit more detail to your hair. It usually looks the nicest on the outside. So when you color everything and make a silhouette, you can really see it through the silhouette. Supreme smug. Yeah, I love smug faces. So for chibi buddies are kind of weird because they have the strangest proportions because the head is so massive. Bodies are usually really tiny compared to the head. But in our case, Nyanners is wearing this really cute coat. So we can hide the strange body with a little coat. So we can start off by the neck. And we just do about the same thickness between the eyes. Her little collar. It's just fluffy collar. Like little fluffy sausages. Like this. And we can just do her coat covering most of the top half of her body. So it comes out kind of like a skirt. Like this. This is to make it really cute. We don't have to do the scent of it because it's a chibi. We don't have to draw the scent of it. And she has frills on the end, so for frills, you can do them any way you want. It depends how detailed you want it. You can just do squiggles going around. This is the easiest way to do frills, is you do squiggles going around the whole thing. And then you draw lines. Don't connect them up all the way. It's just to imply that there's frills here. And I'm gonna do a line where her coat meets. Yosh. And she has a big bow here, so kind of like up here when we did with Goro. But instead of Goro, we'll do a square. We'll do a square here. So start off with the square, and Terry's taking my body again. Give me 1 second. Terry, give it back! Okay, thank you. For the bow, we start off with the square, and then we do another triangle like we did before. And she has the same spiky ribbons here, but they're much thicker than before. So instead, we start here and here. And kind of where the bow is, like the same length. Big spikes. Like that. Gotta love Terry. No! We hate Terry! Too many people love Terry. You'll make him feel like he's the star of the show, and then he'll steal my body more. Stop! No! He doesn't deserve my body. Not Terry. And since we're drawing chibi Nyanners, we don't have to do most of the detail that's on her skirt. So she has cute little sleeves that come out, and all we have to do is do lumps. We just have to do little lumps like this. I guess you can copy and paste these lumps.
Terry gang.
Oh, Cleb, thank you for 1,000 beans. I'm going to copy and paste and flip the sleeves so they are symmetric. Symmetric sleeves. And she wears a big skirt, so like before, with the coat, we'll do another. We'll connect the sleeves up and do a little skirt. Now her skirt has so much fluff on the bum. We can just do little lumps going across, following the line we just made. And then again, like we did with the hat, you just draw little lumps across the line. And then you rub out those lines. Yay! So to have a tiny bit of detail, she has this scent of it here that we can add on. Only a little bit of detail, and then also this little belt that we can also add on. Chibis are great because you don't have to have like the same detail in the same places. It can
Chat
be...
Dodo wants to know what your favorite cheese is.
What's everyone's favorite cheese then? And then for Nyanners' legs, so with chibi legs, we don't draw the whole leg. We basically just do little sticks that get wider as they go towards the body. And you can copy and paste these as well. American? My favorite cheese is the garlic and herb cheese. I'm just gonna copy and paste my leg that I made to the other side. Like this. I think Nyanners has fluff on the ends of her sleeves as well, so I guess we can add fluff. We just go around the edges. And two little thigh highs here, right in the top. So we want like a really tiny absolute territory, just really tiny, because it's really cute on a chibi. Really cute. She also has these lace little spike details that we can also add on. We don't want to cover up too much of the legs with that though. And then she also has this big pom-pom coming down. For chibi boots, you really don't want to like... Chibi boots usually have no detail on them, so I'm just gonna do our little tiny boots right at the bottom. And then the more rims of fluff on the top. More fluff. This is usually how I draw fluff all the time. I just like... I rub out most of the line that I made. And it looks fluffy when I do it. And that's all we have to do for the boots. So one of the last things that we can do is finish up the hair. So Nyanners has really long hair and it goes all the way down to her hands. But for a chibi, you can really exaggerate the length of long hair and it can go all the way down to the bottom, to even where their feet are. Like this. Like that. Think about the back of the hair being one huge chunk. It's just one massive chunk of hair. And I think it's mostly done. We can add the giant buttons on as well. The sleeves. The giant buttons. A button is really easy to draw. We just draw a big circle. And then an X in the middle. That's all that's needed, really. Like that. She dances. And we can move on to coloring now. So this is a line layer. When it comes to pink hair, Nyanners is really bright. And it's like a red tinted pink. You wanna be like a warm light pink color. What would Bob Ross call it, I wonder? Dusk pink. A nice dusk pink color. I'm just gonna color it in. I wouldn't say it's a hot pink. Hot pink is like on the right tracks because I think hot pink is a red tinted pink. You don't want to use like a purple tinted pink or a blue tinted pink. You want to use a nice warm color for Nyanners. She has nice warm pink hair. And fluffy. Does my hair distract you? Is it a distraction? Be honest. Powder pink? Maybe. I don't. Yeah, nice powder pink. What's that? Wait, what's that like candy that's in the form of a powder and it's really sour? I also have boing boing. My hair has boing boing. Pixie dust? Kinda. There's like a word for it. I can't think of it right now though. I think it's raining outside where I am. Kinda cozy. Oh, I see one of my lines doesn't match up. I'm just gonna fill this in so it doesn't go missing. I think we're gonna draw one thing today, just the one Nyanners. So that, because I really want to see how everyone else drew. And luckily, chibi coloring isn't really hard either. It's really simple, like cell shading. Black powder? It hasn't rained in weeks, but you're in the UK? Eh? It's rained so much here. And then this is it's like a peculiar color. It's like a really faint blue, but it looks purple. It's kind of like an illusion. This color is actually really light blue, but it looks purple, but it's not. It's just really pale blue. It's dark blue, but it's really pale. Oops. That's my keychain, by the way. It's on the Mozo website if you're interested. I forgot I had it open. Ah, fruit keychain. So you can see, let me show you actually. You can see up here where my color is, my color wheel, that when I eye drop this color, it's blue, but it's light. It's dark blue, so it's not purple at all. So we're just gonna color that in. It doesn't matter if you go over the lines for the main colors. I'm just, whenever I add a new color, I add a new layer. I just go on top of that layer. Yes, oh, and her hat as well. I feel bad that I can't really talk to chat that much when I'm trying to teach you how to draw, because I also like talking to chat. I know it's really relaxing though, which is good. I'm glad that you find it really relaxing. I could knock myself to sleep sometimes. You love being talked to? I love talking to you. We're gonna get a midnight black, midnight blue color. Midnight blue. So this isn't a black color for the blacks. I use blue and then I use a really dark, unsaturated blue to make a black. And then one of her thigh highs is also black. And it's the one on the left. Oh, her boots as well. Her boots are purple. And then the ribbon up here is black. My grandpa who taught me watercolor painting would hate if I used black, always teaching me to make black and darks out of color instead. Yeah, I think it's always a good idea never to use absolute white and absolute black when you're painting. Because if you're painting like a landscape, for example, nothing is absolutely black and nothing is absolutely white. It's always gonna be just darker than white and just lighter than black. And it's like, it's a nice aesthetic when you color that way. So it's like when I color white, I don't, so the background is white right now, I actually color a slightly darker color to white is what I use when I color white in. So I only take it down a tiny bit so I can still see my color. But if you're coloring white on a canvas, you can make your canvas dark like this. Like make it a dark grey color so you can see your white color on top. What happened to your hair? Ah, I'm Froot Ross! What do you mean what happened to my hair? Today I'm here to teach you how to art. You should be looking at my example and not me. Have you been paying attention to my class? Will you pass my test? The fruit test? We're just coloring in Nyanners now. Test? No one said there was a test. Oh, but there is. Goro! I think Goro is named after Majima. Majima from Yakuza. Nyakuza. Nyakuza. She has a lot of white on her. It's really Christmassy, really wintry. I really like this outfit compared to her normal outfit. I think this one's my favorite. All the little fluffy bits of white. This in the middle is white. And then she even has details on her coat that is white as well. Oh, and this thigh high is white as well. Her thigh highs have little cat faces on them, so I'm just gonna draw them on. Really small details. Cute! So if you look at her coat, she has this rim going around. And also her ribbons there. So we're just gonna be really quick and draw these lines, follow the coat around, and leave a space between the line and your rim. And then little triangles. She has like little goros here, little ghost cats, so we'll just do a blob. We'll draw a circle on either side, and then on the circle we'll do little cat ears, and then little ghost tails, and then one singular hand coming out. It's really small. I'm gonna follow this line and draw the whites on these ribbons. And then I think there's white on this one too. Yeah, it's the same. Follow this line. Like that. Oh! Ah! Terry! Cease this at once. You fiend. You body-stealing fiend. Ah. There we go. And then finally, we have the skin. So we can add a new layer on top. And we just color the skin in. There's not much skin, just the thighs and the face. That's all there is. I think coloring is really therapeutic for me. I don't know why. There's like easier ways to color. I just like filling in the space with color. It takes the stress away. Especially when I have lines to color. Would you be interested? I just had an idea though. Would you be interested in me, like I make, how do I say? I make line art for you to practice coloring with. What do you think? I almost got stuck again. So if I draw something and keep it as line art, and maybe you can take some stress out and color it in. I'll do another chibi off stream, and then where should I post it for you to download it? I can save it as a Photoshop file because most art software can open Photoshop files. Like even Sai can open a Photoshop file. And then finally we have her eyes. Nyanners' eyes are a deep purple color, so we're just gonna go... It could be any purple. Any purple looks good. I usually go with like a blue tinted purple. It can be as vibrant as you want. Now, on our skin layer, we're gonna make a slightly pale... a slightly like a red tinted darker skin color. And we're gonna give her cute little cheeks. Like that. Cute little cheeks, just blobs below her eyes. It makes you look really cute. For her eyes, I'm going to use a pink color. So on a purple, we're going to highlight her eyes with a pink. It's like a white pink. Like this. Like that. On the hair layer, so if you look over here, this is my hair layer. I'm going to add another layer on top of it, and I'm going to clip it. This clipping group. See this? So now it adds this red bar, and basically anything I draw on this layer stays in the hair. So I clipped it to the hair. Like that. So I'm just gonna make the back of this a dark pink color. Make this, you know how we made her hair like a red tinted pink? Make the shading a purple tinted pink. You don't want it to be another red tinted pink. And by adding this shading at the back of her hair, it gives depth, but it also makes her body stand out. Because she has so many light colors. And we can also add it underneath. Just little shadows. Happy little shadows. And then we use the white color that we used before on everything else that's white, and we make little squares that go around like that. And if you want to be really adventurous, you can get a light red color. So I'm using red, but I've made it really light, and I outline my little white squares like that. I'm also gonna shade the inside of her ear, so we know that it's three-dimensional. Oops. So if you want to carry on shading, I'm gonna go over to the eyes. I'm going to clip a layer on top of the eyes. I'm going to add a deep blue-gray color. I'm gonna go about halfway down the eye. And then we're gonna go even more blue and even darker. You want to shade, so you want to shade pink with purple, and you want to shade purple with blue. Can you do a gremlin version? Maybe. If I have time for it. Terry seems to be fond of my body right now, so I have to punish him. And then I think we're going to shade her coat because there's a lot of it. So with the coat I am going to use a darker color. But this time I'm going to make it a bit bluer than it is. So more darker, more blue. I'm just going to go around the edges of the hat. I'm gonna make it flippy. A bit of squiggle around. So this makes it look like it has texture. Like a really simple way of making something look like it has texture. And then I'm gonna add a bit of shade under the bow. Yes. I colored over my lines a few times. Just going to correct that. And now I'm gonna use a blue tinted grey for the white. So this is only a blue tinted grey. I'm just gonna color around, make some simple details. Oops. Yes. Following the same shade as the blue. Like that. I'm actually gonna add a shadow to the hat. So I'm gonna bring my shade down here. Add a big splodge of dark pink. And then for the skin, you could probably screenshot my stream and color drop if you want my exact colors. The skin I don't want to spend too much time shading. It's just really simple. You don't want to shade too much on the face. Yay! We can make a top as well. That's really easy to do. We just get a little 3 shape here and do a little semicircle. And then we color this like a red pink color. So now she's saying bleb, bleb. I can't do it. Blem. I'm gonna add a little crescent in the middle of the eyes. I actually don't like how I did the eyes, so I'm going to recolor them. I'm gonna get rid of this color that I made in the middle. Keep this blue color. I'm gonna add a little circle of pink. I'm gonna get this pink that I shaded her hair with. I'm gonna do a circle in there as well. And then on my liner, I'm gonna put another circle here. Like that. Yay! And we made chibi Nyanners. I don't think she has a tail. We can add a tiny bit more detail on her outfit if we want to. She has like little laces here that are white. And then she has these purple strings here that we can also add. This doesn't really need any line art, kind of like the top here with the detail. Nine of sword canes. Oh no, another sword canes. I'm gonna add a tiny bit more detail on the hair. Like this. Just a few lines. Hair on a chibi doesn't have to be absolutely detailed, but since it's the biggest thing on the chibi, it can have a bit more detail than everything else. And there she is. We drew chibi Nyanners. If you caught up, I'd love to have a look at how yours turned out. If you used my hashtag, hashtag Frootorial. It's in my title of the stream. You can just copy and paste it there. Yay! Clap! We did it! Yosha. We did it! I'm probably gonna end my stream soon because Terry's having he's throwing a tantrum with me today. So I only had time to draw one thing. I'm gonna do another Frootorial next week. We can do a chibi of another Bishoujo girl if you would like. Yay! 10 out of 10 would draw again. Ah, I'm glad you think so. I'd love for you to draw it. I'm really excited to see how everyone else's looked. Really excited. Please post it. I will be uploading these to my YouTube, my Twitch archive YouTube channel. So if you would like to use my stream and take it at your own pace, then you can find it there. That's once I upload it. I've got to upload my first one, my first Frootorial episode. Froot Ross, yeah, Froot Ross. I've gotta go through my notifications. Tepo, thank you for 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Where do I go? Red Goose, thank you for 1000 beans. Pancho, thank you for 900 beans. Terry gang. No, Terry gang. Lewd Ross? No, we don't Lewd Ross. This isn't Lewd Ross. Apricot emote? Apricot. Would it be apricot or afruit? Afruit. I don't know. Afruit? Eh? How do you like my afro, by the way? My Bob Ross afro, my Froot Ross afro. Teabo again, and Red Goose, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, thank you. Bob Gray, thank you for 500 beans. Thank you. Yay! Everyone likes it. It's hilarious. Good. That's what it's for. It's supposed to be hilarious. Old Man with us, thank you for 500 beans, thank you. Race Queen Rosa, thank you for 500 beans. Thank you very much. Captain Thunderbuns, thank you for 1000 beans. 55-9 Boom, thank you for 500 beans. Thank you so much for all the beans, thank you very much. Sir Gundam, thank you for all the gifted subs. Thank you everyone. Thank you. I hope today, it felt like I hardly got to talk to you today because I was trying to teach you how to draw chibi Nyanners, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Are you streaming at 4 PM EST tomorrow? 4 PM EST is what in my timeline? Yes, I think it is 4 PM EST, which is 9 PM GMT. Terry really wants to leave. Terry, please. Terry, I'm leaving. I'm leaving, okay? I'm leaving. Okay, I gotta go before Terry destroys my entire stream. So, yes, Bunny is on right now. We can rate Bunny. Thank you so much everyone for tuning in to today's stream, for today's Frootorial. I want to try and do this every week or at least once every 2 weeks. I gotta plan better things though to teach. Thank you so much. I'm glad you didn't hate my look today. It's really cursed, but I love it still. Thank you. I guess we can start the raid. Yosh. Bye everyone. Until next time. Stay wholesome, okay?